All right, good morning, everybody. We're here live with Blais Electric, Vero Beach, Florida, doing a 22 kW generator install. Brandon, can you tell us a little bit about what's going on here?
Okay, today we are doing a 22 kW generator. What we're going to have here is the transfer switch, which is going to be mounted next to the 200 amp meter can. And then off of that transfer switch will be a conduit going out to the generator.
Which is going on that pad right there?
Correct. We had already set the generator pad down here. We had leveled out the surface and got it prepared. Now we'll go ahead and take the 22 kW generator and set it on the slab here, already set up for mounting with the proper hardware and strapping per code. This generator will be setting about 4 feet off of the house due to the county jurisdiction wanted us to set it in this location. Typically we can kind of push it up against the house within 18 inches to 2 feet roughly to get it a little bit closer for some of those houses that are a little tighter. This one's gonna sit out here, and the transfer switch is gonna be on the left hand side of the meter can there. And once power is shut down, it'll transfer over to the generator. The generator will start up, and then it will supply power back to the home.
All right, so the generator is set on the pad, and Brandon's going to walk us through kind of the basic components of the generator system.
This is an automatic transfer switch, which means when the power is shut down, this will automatically start up the generator and transfer power over rather than manually having to do it or plug anything in. So this is really a seamless system here. This type of transfer switch is set up with the main breaker. This is a service entrance rated, which means that it can go before the meter. The components in here is a main breaker, 200 amp, the transfer switch coil part, which engages and transfers that load over to either the house or to the generator. The module here is set up for a couple different AC units, which means that when the generator is under a certain amount of load when starting up, this module here allows the ACs to be shut down temporarily until the generator goes on a normal running speed. Once that is satisfied, it will throw the AC back into line here and start up the AC, providing AC for the house.
So this kind of has like a built-in load shed.
It's a built-in load shed for AC units. We also have load shed modules that come 30 and 50 amp, which take out appliances that need to be load shedded as well to help the generator run at a more stable level. Like I said, once the generator is at a good level, it will throw those ACs or appliances back into play, so you have those. It's set up on a priority level, so we can really set up the generator to your liking on what appliance is going to shut off first, second, third, etc. So this is the automatic transfer switch. You really won't have to do much here. It has the safety ability to be able to shut power off to the rest of the home, just like a regular breaker. So that's pretty much it. This is a 200 amp rated. Typically your standard homes are all 200 amp unless it's a larger home.
And that's going right over here next to the meter.
It's going to go right on the left hand side of the meter. We will be
obviously this bush is going away.
The bush is going away. It doesn't have working clearance in front per code, so the bushes will be going away. The AT&T box will actually be being lowered down, and the transfer switch will be set in that location there.
All right, let's go through the basic aspects of the generator.
Yeah, this generator here, this is the motor that is going to run the generator, and then here we have the actual generator which is going to produce the power. So this is the whole package unit here. The main breaker is 100 amp for this 22 kW. So at any time, if the generator is running and you don't want to have the power on, you can simply flip the switch off, which is very convenient. This generator runs on liquid propane or natural gas with the flip of a switch. It's really nice because a lot of these newer neighborhoods are set up for natural gas, and then some of the existing stuff may have liquid propane. So if you just look over here on this side, on this lever, it actually is that easy. With a flip of a switch here, you can turn this valve to either go to LP or to natural gas just by turning that valve there. So it's
Well, that's pretty
very,
cool.
very neat feature on this one. So that's basically it. It's all self-contained. It's got a computer in it that talks with the transfer switch to let it know when to start up, when to shut down, and all that. So it's very smart. This generator also is capable of running on with a Wi-Fi setup. You can do a year subscription with Generac, and you'll be able to look at all your different start, stop, schedule times, and all the information that you're going to need about your generator right on your phone, which is all Wi-Fi enabled. So this generator has that feature where we can add that to it.
All right, we are back. Brandon Blais. We're going to finish up the transfer switch and go over how the transfer switch transfers power over to the generator.
Okay, as you saw before, this is our meter. We'd actually shifted the meter over just a little bit to allow room for our panel on the inside to be hooked up to the transfer switch. So what we have here is our transfer switch. It's got a main breaker in it, and it's actually got a coil in here. So when the generator tells the coil to engage, that's what will transfer the load over from generator to emergency to line power. So this is the pipe that was going down into the house. That's still going to the main panel. So once power is supplied to this pipe, it will take care of the whole entire house. This is the pipe that we added. This pipe goes out to the generator itself. It goes down underground, 18 inches per code. Well, we have some caution tape in between here to let you know there's electrical lines buried. Low voltage wires will be terminated in the generator, and once the generator tells those to come on, it will go back to the coil and engage the coil, and that's what will transfer the power from the generator back to the house automatically. Once the power comes back on to the utility company, this transfer switch automatically knows that power is back. It will notify the generator, it'll shut the generator down, and then at that time it'll open the coil back up, allowing the power to go back onto normal line power from the company.
And there's usually a cool down period with the generator. How long does
Yes,
the generator
correct.
run after the power comes back on?
Typically, you can have them set up anywhere from like 10 to 1 minute or so on. So you can have your cool down times and stuff adjusted on there.
And when the power goes out, how long will it take the startup process? How long will the generator start up before it to switch over to generator power?
It typically takes about 10 seconds to initially read it, and then once the generator's starting up, it goes through about a 30 second to 1 minute lapse, and make sure that the generator is running normally, and then it will transfer the power.
All right.
We just want to take this opportunity to thank CED for all the great service and great materials that they provide for us every day.